Imagine this. A massive leak hits the Pokémon world overnight, revealing unannounced games and what could be the franchise roadmap all the way through 2030. That's exactly what happened with the latest Tera leak, a massive cache of material obtained from Game Freak's servers and now circulating online. Fans have been poring over early screenshots, concept art, and development plans, trying to piece together what the future holds. Some of the information comes from the recent Pokémon Legends ZA build, which launches this week, but the leak goes far beyond that. We're talking Gen 10 games, a potential MMO, spin-off titles, and even glimpses of Gen 11. For Pokémon fans, this is like uncovering a treasure map of the series' next decade, and the internet is buzzing with speculation, excitement, and a little bit of disbelief. The most talked about portion of the Tera leak centers on the rumored Gen 10 games, expected to launch next year in time for Pokémon's 30th anniversary. According to the leak, we're seeing early animation tests, in-engine footage, and even notes on several planned gameplay mechanics. Fans are already dissecting every frame, speculating on how the next generation might change battle systems, exploration, or even the core world itself. Beyond Gen 10, there's also information hinting at a full-fledged Pokémon MMO, which could mark one of the most ambitious projects in franchise history. And that's not all. Concept art from a third Pokémon Legends spin-off has surfaced, sparking discussions about storylines, new Pokémon species, and what new mechanics might be introduced. The sheer scale of what's been leaked has left fans both amazed and cautious, knowing that some of these ideas may never make it into official releases. Of course, excitement comes with a dose of caution. While the Tera leak provides a glimpse into Game Freak's plans, it's important to remember that leaks don't always reflect the final product. Development builds often include features that are later cut or altered, as we saw with the beta build of Pokémon Legends ZA. That means some of the mechanics, new Pokémon designs, or even whole game modes revealed in the Tera leak could change or never see the light of day. Fans are still analyzing every detail, from the tiniest character design to broader gameplay systems, but speculation should be tempered. Despite that, the leak gives a fascinating insight into the creative process at Game Freak and the ambitious projects they have been working on behind the scenes for years. It's a rare peek behind the curtain for a franchise that's typically very tight-lipped about its future. One of the most jaw-dropping aspects of the Tera leak is the potential Pokémon MMO. For decades, fans have imagined an online world where players could explore together, battle, trade, and embark on massive quests. According to the leaked data, Game Freak may finally be testing something along these lines, with early concept art and design notes hinting at shared regions and cooperative gameplay mechanics. The community is already theorizing how this could revolutionize the series. Could we finally see a persistent online Pokémon universe? What about raid battles, competitive leagues, or collaborative events that span the globe? While it's still early days and nothing is confirmed, the idea alone has set social media and forums ablaze with excitement, with fans imagining a fully realized online Pokémon world unlike anything we've ever experienced. Beyond the MMO and Gen 10 projects, the Tera leak also hints at a third Pokémon Legends spin-off. Early concept art shows landscapes and environments that feel both familiar and entirely new, suggesting Game Freak is continuing to experiment with storytelling and open-world exploration in the franchise. Fans are dissecting sketches of new Pokémon species, potential rival characters, and even environmental mechanics that could influence battles. The leak also shows that development teams have been testing various gameplay ideas, from alternative progression systems to changes in battle dynamics, indicating that Game Freak is thinking big about the future. While some of these ideas may never be implemented, it's a tantalizing glimpse at the creativity and ambition behind the scenes. And it's enough to make longtime fans feel like we're standing on the edge of the next big Pokémon revolution. The Tera leak also gives us a tantalizing peek at Gen 11, expected to arrive in the early 2030s. While details are sparse, some of the leaked notes suggest that Game Freak is already brainstorming the next major evolution of the series. Fans are speculating about new regions, mechanics, and even innovative ways to interact with Pokémon that could redefine gameplay entirely. The idea that we're seeing a roadmap stretching nearly a decade into the future is almost unheard of for a franchise this size. It shows the scale of planning and ambition behind the scenes. Of course, nothing is guaranteed. Leaks are snapshots of past development, and the final products may differ. Still, this gives us a rare opportunity to imagine the possibilities for Pokémon beyond the next few years, and to speculate on what might become the next big leap in the series' history. It's also worth discussing the impact this Tera leak has on the community and Nintendo itself. Last year's breach already shook the company, and Nintendo has been actively trying to track down the culprit. Back in April, they even filed legal motions to subpoena Discord for information on the hacker's identity. The leak shows just how valuable internal data can be and how careful companies must be in protecting it. At the same time, it's created an explosion of fan speculation. Online forums, social media, and fan art communities are buzzing, dissecting every screenshot and document, trying to predict what will actually appear in upcoming releases. While leaks like this can be controversial, they also ignite creativity, conversation, and excitement among fans, offering a glimpse into a future that, until now, has been hidden behind closed doors. Ultimately, the Tera leak is both thrilling and cautionary. It offers fans a tantalizing glimpse of the franchise's potential through 2030, from Gen 10 games and a possible MMO to spin-offs and Gen 11 concepts. Yet it's also a reminder that leaks aren't guarantees. Features can change, projects can be scrapped, and what we see now may evolve significantly before official release. For Pokémon fans, however, it's impossible not to get excited. The sheer ambition and scale of what Game Freak has been working on show a franchise that is constantly innovating and dreaming bigger than ever. Whether every detail comes to life or not, the Tera leak has set the stage for endless speculation, discussion, and anticipation. One thing is certain: the next decade in Pokémon looks more exciting than ever, and fans around the world are ready to explore every new adventure that awaits. As we look toward the future revealed by the Tera leak, it's clear that Pokémon is planning to evolve in ways fans could only dream of. The idea of a Pokémon MMO, ambitious new generations, and spin-offs with entirely fresh mechanics shows a franchise thinking decades ahead. For fans, this is more than speculation. It's a peek into the imagination and creativity of the teams behind our favorite creatures. While leaks like this are never guaranteed, they spark conversations, inspire fan creations, and fuel anticipation for years to come. From the tiniest details in concept art to bold hints at future gameplay, the Tera leak reminds us why Pokémon has captured hearts worldwide. The next decade is shaping up to be a thrilling journey, and for trainers everywhere, it's time to prepare, speculate, and get excited for the adventures yet to come.